How you spend your time. You see, everyone wants success. Everyone wants peace, money, confidence, better English, better health, better relationships. But they forget one thing. Nothing changes if your day doesn't change. You can pray, you can dream, you can wish for a better future. But if your daily routine is still lazy, distracted, unplanned, and wasted, then your future will look exactly like your past. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, smart or struggling, old or young. The truth is this: the way you spend your 24 hours becomes your life. So today, I'll share with you 15 powerful ways to use your time every day. Not just to survive, but to transform your life from the inside out. If you follow these tips, even half of them, you'll feel the difference in your energy, your English, your focus, and your future. Tip 1. Wake up before 8 a.m. This is the foundation of all success. No matter what your goal is, learning English, starting a business, improving your life, becoming fit, you need time. And if you wake up late, your day starts in panic. You wake up to notifications, noise, demands, stress. But if you wake up before 8 a.m., or even better, by 6 or 7, you start your day with power. You have time to move your body, prepare your mind, think clearly, work in silence, plan your day, speak English alone, and begin with purpose. Think of a student who wakes up at 10 a.m. She rushes, skips breakfast, scrolls Instagram, and doesn't have time to speak English or focus on anything. She's always behind. Now compare that to someone who wakes at 6:30 a.m. He exercises, plans his day, speaks English aloud, reads for 30 minutes, and starts working with a clear mind. Who will win in the long run? Not the smarter one, the earlier one. Because every morning gives you a head start on life. And if you waste it, you'll always feel like you're catching up. So from today, no more waking up late. No more snooze button. No more excuses. You want to change your life? Start by changing your morning. Tip 2. Spend 10 minutes in morning silence. This is something 99% of people never do. But the top 1% never skip it. Before the noise begins. Before you check your phone. Before the world enters your brain. Give yourself 10 minutes of silence. Just sit. Breathe. Feel the stillness. Be alone with your thoughts. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be today? What am I feeling right now? What matters most today? Because in silence, you become powerful. You hear your real voice, not the voice of social media or pressure or fear. A businessman once said, "My best ideas came in silence, not in meetings." In those 10 minutes, you gain something priceless: clarity. And when your mind is clear, you make better decisions, speak more confidently, and handle your day like a leader. Don't underestimate this. This tiny habit will give you more peace, focus, and awareness than most people feel all year. So tomorrow morning, before you speak to the world, listen to yourself. Tip 3. Do boring things. Again and again. Most people fail not because they're lazy, but because they get bored easily. They start a habit. They do it for 3 days. Then they say, "It's not fun anymore," or "It's too repetitive," and they quit. But here's the truth that schools never teach, and motivational videos rarely say: success is boring, mastery is boring, discipline is boring. Because anything great in life is built by doing the same thing, over and over and over again. It's not about motivation. It's about repetition. Look at any successful person, in sports, business, language learning, or anything. They did the same small things. Wake up early, practice, read, repeat, reflect, repeat, fail, repeat again, not once, not for a week, but for months, for years. Imagine a girl trying to speak fluent English. She watches one video. She practices for 2 days. Then she gets bored. She stops. Her English doesn't improve. Now think of another girl. Every day she does the same thing. Watches 10 minutes of English content. Writes 5 sentences. Speaks in front of a mirror for 10 minutes. Repeats the same grammar pattern every day for 30 days. At first, she finds it boring, but she keeps going. Day 30, she's fluent. Day 60, she's confident. Day 90, people think she's a natural speaker. She wasn't born with talent. She just mastered the power of doing boring things repeatedly. Because every time you repeat, your brain grows stronger. Your muscles remember. Your emotions become stable. Your identity becomes clearer. So don't chase excitement. Don't wait for motivation. Build systems. Do small things daily. Accept boredom. And keep going anyway. That's how champions are made. Tip 4. Train your discipline. Like a muscle, discipline is not something you're born with. It's something you build, just like muscle. And just like muscles, you build it by doing the hard thing when you don't feel like it. Let's break this down simply. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is logical. Motivation says, I feel like doing it today. Discipline says, I'll do it whether I feel like it or not. You need both. But when motivation disappears, and it will, discipline will carry you forward. For example, a boy wants to become fit. He's excited on day 1. He exercises, feels great. Day 2, he's tired. Day 3, he has guests. Day 4, he doesn't feel like it. If he waits for motivation, he'll quit. But if he trains discipline, he'll show up anyway. And the reward? He becomes the person who always shows up. That identity is more powerful than any temporary feeling. Now apply this to your goals. Want to master English? Show up every day, even when tired. Want to grow your income? Work on your skill daily, even when no one sees it. Want to build confidence? Keep your promises, even when it's hard. Discipline is not about punishing yourself. It's about freeing yourself from excuses. Start small. Make your bed. Speak English aloud for 10 minutes. Take a cold shower. Finish one boring task. Say no to temptation once per day. Every time you do this, your brain gets stronger. You become the kind of person who can be trusted, even by yourself. And that's powerful. Because when you trust yourself, you stop being afraid of anything. You know, I will show up no matter what. So from today, don't wish for motivation. Build discipline, like a muscle, 1 rep at a time, 1 boring habit at a time, 1 hard decision at a time. That's how you take control of your life. Tip 5. Spend 1 hour learning a high-income skill. Hard work alone will not save you. Good intentions will not save you. Even motivation will not save you. Skills save lives. If you want freedom, confidence, respect, and a better future, you must become valuable. And value is created by skills. A high-income skill means a skill that solves real problems, is useful in the real world, can be used anywhere, can grow your income and confidence. Communication and English speaking, sales and persuasion, writing and copywriting, video editing and content creation, teaching and coaching, design, marketing, or technology skills. You don't need 10 hours a day. You don't need to quit your job. You don't need to be perfect. You need 1 focused hour every day. Just 1 hour where your phone is away, your mind is present, Your goal is clear. Imagine two people. Person A finishes work and scrolls social media for 1 hour every night. 1 year later, nothing changes. Person B uses that same 1 hour to practice English speaking, learn a new skill, improve communication, build something valuable. After 1 year, this person speaks better, thinks sharper, earns more, feels confident, has options in life. Same time, different use. That 1 hour may feel small today, but over 365 days it becomes a new life. This is how silent winners are made, not overnight, but daily. So stop asking, how can I get rich fast? Start asking, how can I use 1 hour today to become more valuable? That question can change everything. Tip 6. Spend time with people who raise your standards. Your environment is not neutral. It is either pushing you up or pulling you down. Every conversation you have, every person you spend time with, is slowly shaping how you think, act, and dream. If you spend time with people who complain all the time, waste hours talking nonsense, make fun of discipline, mock ambition, hate growth, then no matter how motivated you are, your energy will slowly die. But if you spend time with people who respect time, speak about goals, care about growth, work on themselves, think long-term, your standards rise automatically. You start thinking, maybe I can do more. Maybe I should work harder. Maybe I should stop wasting time. A person who spends time with lazy people will feel normal being lazy. A person who spends time with disciplined people will feel uncomfortable being lazy. That discomfort is good. That discomfort pushes growth. And listen carefully. If you don't have such people around you right now, that's okay. You can still choose your environment by watching interviews of great people, reading books and biographies, listening to meaningful content, following people who inspire discipline and growth. Distance yourself from people who drain your energy. This is not ego. This is self-respect. You are not here to fit in. You are here to become something more. And the fastest way to upgrade your life is to upgrade the people and voices you allow into your mind. Tip 7. Spend 30 minutes moving your body. Your body is not just a physical machine. It is deeply connected to your mind, your energy, your emotions, and even your motivation. That's why the most successful people in the world, from CEOs to athletes to world-class artists, spend a portion of their day moving. And no, we're not talking about hardcore gym sessions or lifting weights for 2 hours. We're talking about 30 minutes of walking, stretching, jogging, yoga, body weight exercises, dancing alone in your room, playing a physical sport. The form doesn't matter. The movement does. When you move your body, you increase your blood circulation, brain clarity, mental strength, emotional balance, daily energy. You will be more focused. You will speak more confidently. You will feel more alive and sharp. Let's say there are two people who are both learning English. Person A sits all day, doesn't move, eats junk, and studies for 5 hours. Person B moves for 30 minutes in the morning, eats clean, then studies for just 2 hours. Guess who improves faster? Person B. Why? Because movement unlocks energy, and energy is everything. Without energy, you can't focus, you can't create, and you can't be consistent. So if your mind is tired, if your brain feels heavy, if you feel unmotivated, don't scroll, don't complain, don't overthink. Get up, move, sweat, breathe. This will change everything. You don't need a gym, you need movement. Your body was built to move. And when your body feels strong, your mind will start to believe in your future again. Tip 8.